In a bold move attracting international attention, Papua New Guinea's Internal Revenue Commission, IRC, is staunchly opposing the International Monetary Fund's IMF proposal to establish an oversight board to supervise its tax administration and enforcement. This clash highlights a profound struggle over national sovereignty and institutional autonomy. IMF is a global financial institution as opposed to IRC, who is a sovereign state's national tax authority. Hence, the important question is, does IMF has the right to supervise the authority's work, considering IRC is a semi-government institution less interfered with by the country's executive government? Today in PNG, we see everywhere on the news outlets and social media sites where people raising grave concern, even questioning World Bank and IMF's century-old legacy issues with developing countries. Key figure in leading the fight is IRC's Commissioner General Sam Koim, publicly and outrightly denouncing IMF's proposal as a direct threat to Papua New Guinea's sovereignty and the IRC's hard-won independence. He emphasizes that the IRC operates under the Internal Revenue Commission Act 2014, which already ensures comprehensive internal and external accountability mechanisms. Koim argues that introducing an external oversight board, especially one with private sector representation, would fundamentally undermine the IRC's mandate to enforce tax laws impartially. We talked about the public outcry, but what were the details of IMF's position, their interest and nature of oversight intervention? Before we continue, please subscribe to our channel as we will bring you more details as stories become available. IMF is a reputable global institution, but with this issue, it has a critical point of contention, and that is its failure to provide a compelling rationale for the proposed oversight mechanism. IMF is proposing to provide board oversight, which is effectively a control-level oversight over a revenue collection authority of a sovereign nation-state, and being defiant and cannot be transparent on the rationale. This is outrageously ludicrous. Despite multiple discussions, no substantive evidence has been presented to suggest deficiencies in the IRC's current accountability frameworks or performance. This lack of transparency raises serious questions about the necessity and intent behind such a significant structural intervention. This raises more questions. Is IMF here to support development or profiteering? The timing of the IMF's proposal coincides with the IRC's ongoing audits of major multinational corporations, entities that have historically evaded thorough scrutiny. Koim suggests that this synchronicity is suspicious, implying that external forces may be attempting to shield powerful interests from legitimate tax investigations. Such a move could be seen as undermining the IRC's efforts to ensure tax compliance and equity. While acknowledging the financial support from the IMF and other development partners, Koim expresses concern over the apparent use of financial leverage to impose structural changes lacking clear justification. He emphasizes that not all reforms are inherently beneficial or necessary, cautioning against accepting proposals that could disrupt the effective functioning of national institutions, especially given Papua New Guinea's unique challenges. Under Koim's leadership, the IRC has transformed into a modern, robust organization, with revenue collections nearly doubling from K8 billion in 2020 to almost K17 billion in 2024. This remarkable performance showcases the IRC's effectiveness and raised the question, why attempt to fix an institution that is evidently functioning exceptionally well? The proposal for an oversight board appears not only unnecessary, but potentially detrimental to the IRC's continued success. Koim's stance is a clarion call for the IMF and similar entities to respect the sovereignty of Papua New Guinea's institutions. He advocates for transparent, evidence-based discussions regarding any proposed reforms, urging that financial assistance should not be contingent upon accepting changes that could compromise institutional integrity. This perspective resonates globally, especially among nations wary of external interventions that may encroach upon their autonomy. In summary, the IRC's defiant response to the IMF's oversight proposal highlights a critical debate on the balance between international financial support and the preservation of national sovereignty. International agendas and national sovereignty runs parallel and can never cross. We are told that IMF will respond to this issue with strong justification. And finally, please subscribe to our channel and our aspiration to inform the world on critical issues affecting humanity.